Hi everyone, my name is Jessica and welcome to my series of mini lessons. Today we're going to be doing the song Aeolian Lullaby by Joan Hansen, so let's get started. Hello, so we are looking at Aeolian Lullaby today. Aeolian, that's probably a word that you haven't heard before, and that is actually a scale. It's actually got an Aeolian scale written at the very top of this piece, and the Aeolian scale sounds like this. So that word comes from kind of ancient Greek times, and the Aeolian scale is inspired by ancient Greek music. It's a musical scale coupled with specific emotions and behaviors. So the Aeolian scale specifically is coupled with kind of a bleak sound or mournful, sad, or despairing. So kind of a sad sounding lullaby. There's actually a bunch of other different scales, and they're called modes. And if you wanted to remember them, you could remember the sentence, I don't particularly like modes a lot. I learned that from a former student of mine who's off studying jazz now. And that stands for Ionian, Dorian, Phrygian, Lydian, Mixolydian, Aeolian, and Locrian. So if you ever wanted to memorize all of your scales, your modes, that is a sentence that you would use. So now that you've learned that, let's talk a little bit about this piece. This piece is written in ternary form. So you've got an A section that moves all the way to about measure 8, the end of measure 8. And then your B section starts. And then your A section returns, a kind of an A1 section at measure 16 because the left hand takes over with the melody. So this is what your A section sounds like. And your B section sounds like this. And then your A1 section sounds like this. So it has the same melody as your A section, however it's modified slightly in that the left hand is now playing it and the right hand is playing the accompaniment. So this song, now that you've learned about all of the Aeolian stuff, the next step is learning the shaping of this piece. And this song is one of those ones where you feel like you're always moving to about 3/4 through the phrase. Each phrase is marked off very cleanly, so that's easy for you as a musician to see. So you're moving kind of to the third measure in this first phrase, and I'll play for you so you can see. So you're moving towards that 3/4 of the way through the phrase. If you shape to the middle of the phrase, it sounds kind of weird. And if you move to the very end of the phrase, it just sounds really abrupt. So moving 3/4 of the way through the phrase shapes it very musically, allows you to have a nice gentle ending to the phrase, and sounds really beautiful. So let's do that again and then we'll keep going. So that's another 3/4 of the way through shaping, and also there's a little poco ritardando here at measure 7. So you're slowing down at the end of your A section to kind of prepare for the big jump up into the B section. So from there, and then your B section, again shaping 3/4 of the way through, same thing. And then there's another poco ritardando at the end of that section as well. So it really is clearly delineated in this song, all of the different sections, which is kind of nice. Now we're back to the A1 section. Keeping that that right hand really gentle all the way through. And I know this is tricky for a lot of students at this level to bring out that left hand part while the right hand is playing at the same time. So you have to really feel like that right hand just is very gentle and light like a feather, and that the left hand has all of your focus and attention. Mistakes. So, shaping 3/4 of the way through the phrase in this song, really knowing all of the sections in your ternary form. So you have your A section, your B section, and then the return of the A slightly modified. And knowing that the Aeolian scale is about kind of sadness and despair, and so that's the idea that you're portraying with this piece. It's a very sad lullaby, so you can think about that for yourself when you're playing this song and what that means to you. Enjoy your practicing! See ya!